I wish for, as you know, say, Bawab entrepreneur, we always interview entrepreneurs. We learn more from entrepreneurs. We also give you the opportunity for you to know more about what entrepreneurship opportunity is there for you. Today, we are here with one of the country manager of World University Service of Canada. We are going to learn more about what they do. I know they support entrepreneurs. So let's go straight and then interview her and know more about her. Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, can you tell us your name and then the position you hold here?
Yeah, my name is Emelia, Ayipio, Asamoah. I'm the country director for WASC in Ghana.
Okay, so when you say works in Ghana, what do you do?
Okay, so WASC is a Canadian nonprofit organization, and our goal or our vision is to create a better world for young people, all young people. And we do that by partnering and bringing together diverse networks of students. We have volunteers, we have government agencies, and then we have businesses where we facilitate that network to create opportunities, so youth-centered solutions for improved education, economic and empowerment opportunities for young people in countries in Asia, Africa, and the Americas.
Oh, okay. So as Ghana too is part of it.
Yeah, Ghana is.
Okay, so you mentioned students. Is it like if you're not a student, you can also come in?
Oh no, that's why I said a diverse network.
Okay.
So we have students, we have volunteers, we have government agencies, we have businesses. We work with local organizations like SC Ghana.
Okay.
And so it's a diverse network of stakeholders that we work with.
Okay, so how long have you been in Ghana?
We've been in Ghana since 1997. So
wow.
We've been operating in Ghana this is our 25th year in Ghana.
Oh, but I've not heard about you, and I think I really love your work because I heard a friend talking more about your support to entrepreneurs. But I want to know, what type of support do you normally give to entrepreneurs?
Okay. We have a number of programming in Ghana. So in Ghana, we focus largely on economic opportunities. So number one, we have what we call our volunteer cooperation program. Through that program, we bring in international volunteers or Canadian volunteers, because it's actually a Canadian government volunteer cooperation program that we manage in Ghana. And so we bring volunteers who work with our partners within the entrepreneurship ecosystem, so to create opportunities for youth businesses and to support them with business development services, market linkages, and all of that. So we work through local partners. Probably that's why you don't hear much about us, because a lot of our work is facilitation and working through existing organizations. So we usually would not be in the field ourselves necessarily implementing, but we'll be working through organizations. And that is actually intentional. Our approach is quite intentional.
You don't show your face.
Yes,
oh, okay.
We don't show our face per se, but we do some direct implementation ourselves sometimes. But the point is that we like to work with, we like to bring together stakeholders for them and help to strengthen their capacity, work with them to be able to achieve their mandate. So a lot of the work we do, we work behind the scenes. Then we have what we call our innovation in non-traditional vocational education and skills training. So with that project, we work within the TVET space. That's a technical vocational education and skills training space, where we create an enabling environment for young women especially to be able to participate in the TVET sector in high growth trades. So young women in male-dominated trades, which are usually the high growth sectors that we work in. So we have that project, and within that space, we work with partners as usual. So we work with government regulatory bodies, we work with training providers, we work with other businesses that support business development services for young people, because as we know, when you get into TVET, a lot of the time when you come out, you are running your own business. So if you go and learn welding, you'll be a welder and you're on your own. But then they need to add a business touch attached to it. So we also support with the soft skills component of that. And if you've been following, just last week we partnered with the National Entrepreneurship Innovation Program, where they run a business competition for young women in TVET, and we're able to provide some funding for a number of the young women to be able to improve upon their businesses and to invest that money in their businesses. And then we have our West Africa Governance and Economic Sustainability in Extractive Areas project, which basically we worked in extractive communities where we help to improve and enhance the socioeconomic benefits of the investments arising from natural resources. And within that also is a huge component of economic development. So the economic component was that we worked with the local governments, we worked with the Ghana Enterprises Agencies and other stakeholders to train young people in entrepreneurship, to train them in that entrepreneurship ecosystem, and provided grants for businesses to be able to survive the impact of COVID.
I think that was my next question, because you say support.
Yeah,
when
so
you come to Ghana here,
exactly,
then you are saying support. You're not giving me money or giving me something you are supporting. Actually, what should I do? But
I think
if you are giving grant, then that's fine.
Yeah, for businesses, I think if you speak to a number of people, including Richard, he will tell you that sometimes money is actually not what they need. They need an enabling environment. They need the skills, the ability, the support system, so the legal system where they can easily register their businesses. They need back office support services where they have people who help them with accounting support. So there are a variety of areas that businesses need support, and sometimes it's not necessarily the money, but there are some that need some support financially. And so when it comes to that, when we have the opportunity to do so, we support, and depending on the needs. So we actually would do a needs assessment. So we don't just come in. We just assume that this is what you need. So we do an assessment, and depending on the needs, we support organizations and businesses based on that.
I think you guys you're doing a very great job, and then we thank you for supporting we entrepreneurs. It's not easy, even giving people support as such money and other support. It's not easy to come by. So first of all, I'll just say thank you very much for the good work you are doing for Ghana and then beyond. But I have one main concern. There are people in the village. Okay, first let me ask this: if somebody walk here, will you support the person, or the person have to pass through a business sector like the SC Ghana and other people, or somebody have his own business can just walk here and say, I have this business, come and support me?
So we, as I initially indicated, we work with partners and through partners because we believe in the local capacity of the country. And so we look at which institutions or organizations align with our vision, because we cannot do everything by ourselves. And we have organizations like Social Enterprise Ghana, who are all over Ghana. They have about 720 high impact social entrepreneurs. They have about 16 social entrepreneurship hubs. And so they have a wider reach, they have a better reach, and they have local knowledge. And so we partner with those institutions, and then they help to design initiatives that will reach the people at the grassroots. And so you find that the project that we are working with Social Enterprise Ghana is one that supports refugee-led green businesses. And so if you're a refugee within Bujumbura, for instance, you do not necessarily need to come all the way to WASC. That's a far distance to come. SC Ghana is there to support you. We have other partners who work in other places. So I mentioned the Ghana Enterprises Agency, for instance. They have district offices across Ghana. And so when we partner with organizations or agencies like that, we are able to reach the people. And so we usually will have that structure in place. So if we have someone working in here, because we already have those structures and we have those partnerships, what we do is that we link you up with the partner that is implementing something that is of interest to you. And then you work with that partner. And if they are not even running our projects, they are not implementing any initiative with us, and we know of any organization or any entity that is working in the area that the person is interested in, then we link those people up. So we emphasize more on our facilitation role and our linkages role, because we always say that we are a temporary actor here. As an NGO, will not be here forever. And so we try to make sure that we create opportunities for networking, we facilitate, interconnectedness, and we facilitate linkages where people can work with the local institutions, and we provide capacity support to those institutions to be able to deliver on their mandates when we are not here. That is also because we have a number of programming principles, and we look at sustainability, we look at scale, we look at the quality of work we do. And so with our partners, we look at partners that will make sure that the contribution we are making is sustainable, there's continuity. We also want to make sure that the small support we are providing is scalable, because we are more interested in testing and piloting ideas that have the capability of being scaled. And so we work with different partners to ensure that that vision is achieved.
I really love what you guys are doing. So I think left my last but one question. Somebody from a village, let's say somebody from Ahafo. Ahafo is very far, now I always drive. You have a town called Goso, Mim. So all these people, how can they also benefit from these things? What is the plan do you have for them?
As I always say, we cannot be everything to everybody. So we look at our strengths and we look at where we can have an impact. Ghana is big. So as we speak, our projects right now, our current projects, I spoke about our wages project, which we worked in extractive areas. Within that project, we worked in the Western region and we impacted a number of communities. We've been to Bondi, we've been to Ateku, we've been to Achampen, some of the communities we've been to.
So it's like depending on the project.
So depending on the initiative and the location we are implementing, then yes. For the volunteer cooperation program, currently we are focusing in Greater Accra, but we've worked in northern region in the past phase of the project, and we worked in a number of communities. Under the Invest project, we are working across 3 cities. We are working in Kumasi, we are working in Sekondi Takoradi, we are working in Accra. So depending on where the focus is, we try to make sure that we implement in a way that will have an impact, so that we are not necessarily spreading ourselves thin. We may have other initiatives that will come up in the future that may focus on those areas that we are mentioning. But at this moment, and as I mentioned, organizations or partners like SC Ghana have their tentacles everywhere. So if somebody is in that community. And SC Ghana is there, then that linkage can be established. But for us as an organization, we are not able to go everywhere, but we make sure. That is why our emphasis is on partnerships with local, organizations who work at the level that they have wider reach than we have. And so we try to work in that manner.
Thank you very much. So before I leave you, I would like you to advise youth.
Advise youth.
Just face my camera. Advise youth.
For young people, I know it's tough. It's very, very hard, but we all have to work very hard in whatever endeavor you find yourself. You need to be committed. You need to give it 110%, and you need to keep working at it. And you need to be able to make changes where it is not working. Some of us, we keep working. Even when it's not working, we want to make it work. And we've heard people say, keep at it until it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you just need to change the strategy. And also, there's a need for you to ask for support. We all need help. You cannot do it alone. So if there's any opportunity for you to get support, go out there and get that support that you need, and always reach out to other people.
And always reach out to other people. I really love the last sentence. Always reach out to other people. I wish for my main movie be out of one area. Now when you say Bawa entrepreneur the ankachi the accounts na the nipa ontimi nkachi na ye na account brofo nti me mon to for akra bi emfa mamo the okan nyina say almost support entrepreneurs say the accounts ye no obi support entrepreneur na ene no ehwibum na omo de ne say omo hye akiri na omo ne enterprise na ye adwuma na say local businesses na ye adwuma sound like the hubs the SC Ghana obomudin nti omo bo omo ye project ebeboa yen entrepreneurs and as a young enkra na ye ba na pese ye enter into businesses no and on make statement be say any scam ko na omo de ma na omo boa with a lot of activities about me ye dey grow business e be say accounting processing office space and a whole lot and nti omo bo mo ho modern pa e wo Ghana ha nti say unti omo kan omo de make more research about them na eja isua name free omo che na SC Ghana so de omo bo omo so I think that you get opportunity to also learn more from what they are also doing. And before I leave you, just give out the social media handle if any, and then your website.
We have our website is www.wusc.ca, but usually that focuses more on Canadian content.
Okay.
But we are on Facebook as WASC or Facebook/WASC. If you go on Facebook and do WASC Ghana,
it will
come. Find us there.
Okay.
That is where we actually do a lot of publicity for Ghana specifically. So just check us out on Facebook.
Thank you very much, and thank everybody for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.